Hi, so this is the second part of the Mycenaean Saga. Let's see how it's going on with the family of Agamemnon. To avenge her daughter's murder, so the murder and the sacrifice of Iphigenia, Clytemnestra took Aegisthus as her lover. While she was ruling on Mycenae in the 10 years of the absence of Agamemnon while he was fighting in the Trojan War. Together, they murdered Agamemnon in the palace when he returned from the war and after the sack of Troy. So, Cassandra, a Trojan princess and a seer that was never believed, even here if she was always right, if you remember, accompanied Agamemnon back to Mycenae and was killed with him. While she arrived, she described the coming murders before entering the palace because she was a seer, but she was not believed. So, in this and the following generation, the curse of Thyestes against Atreus afflicted and continued to afflict the family of Agamemnon, and we will see in which horrible and tragic ways. The two brothers, Orestes and Electra. So we have seen Oedipus, and the interpretation by Freud of his murder of his mother, a complex of Oedipus, and then now we will see the complex of Electra. The son of Agamemnon, Orestes, was away from Mycenae when his father was murdered. And Apollo then ordered him to fulfill his filial duty and avenge Agamemnon's death. Here you can see Apollo saying these things to Orestes. Here you can see the two brothers, Orestes and Electra, when Orestes is coming home. So he returned to Mycenae in disguise and was recognized by his sister Electra, as you can see in this picture. With her support, he entered then the palace, and there killed Clytemnestra, his own mother, and his lover Aegisthus. Orestes, guilty of killing his mother, was pursued by the Furies, the Erinyes, who drove him mad at the end. So then he came to Delphi, where Apollo promised to protect him and ordered him to go to Athens. Here he is in Athens. So there Orestes was tried for murder before the court of the Areopagus. Then we will review what is the Areopagus and the connection with Athena. Athena proceeded over the court. The Erinyes prosecuted Orestes and Apollo defended him, as you can see in the picture here below. The verdict of the jury of all the Athenian citizens was split, and so was Athena casting her deciding vote for acquittal. So let's go back and have a review about the goddess Athena. Athena was given the title of Polias. So in Aeschylus' tragedy Eumenides, that means the kind goddesses, and is the third play of the trilogy of Oresteia, Athena founded the Areopagus. Here is the Areopagus, the Athens Aristocratic Council. And by breaking the deadlock of the judges in favor of Orestes, she set one precedent, that a tied vote signified acquittal. So the trilogy of Aeschylus ends with the cycle of this retributive bloodshed ended and supplanted by the rule of law and the justice of the state, symbolized by Athena Polias. So the trilogy of Aeschylus is made by the three tragedies Agamemnon, Lycoephoras, and Eumenides. After killing his mother, so Orestes will be persecuted by the Furies, charged with avenging blood crimes. During the trial, the judge will be Athena, the defender Apollo, and the accuser Erinnys, the Furies. So, the verdict broke the power of the Furies, the Erinnys, to whom Athena gave a new home on the Acropolis of Athens, and a new name, the Eumenides, the kindly ones. So the title of the tragedy, of Aeschylus' tragedy. The curse on the descendants of Pelops had worked itself out at this point. Here we have Electra, so the sister of Orestes. We can say that we have three Electras because, and it's fascinating to compare the extant versions of the legends about her and his brother Orestes. We have Aeschylus with the libation bearers or the Coephoras, then Sophocles with the tragedy called Electra, and Euripides too with another tragedy called Electra. So very interesting is to compare the three major writer of tragedies in classical Athens and classical Greece about these myths, the Mycenaean Saga, and especially the myth of Orestes and his sister Electra. Then, finally, Orestes returned to Mycenae as a king and ruled with Hermione. Hermione was the daughter of Menelaus. Menelaus was the brother of Agamemnon, so part of the family, king of Spara, and Helen's husband. So you see how many connections we can find even with the following saga we are going to analyze, the Trojan Saga. All sagas at the end are connected. So Hermione was married by Orestes after arranging the killing at Delphi of her husband, Neoptolemus, who was Neoptolemus, son of Achilles. So you see another connection with the greatest hero of the Trojan Saga. So we have seen the Mycenaean Saga, showing some of the major characters, and now we are going to see the Trojan Saga about the war of Troy, what was before the war, uh, and the main characters of the wars, and you know that the following will be the journeys to come back home of all the heroes, so including Odysseus and Aeneas. So see you in the next part. Ciao ragazzi!